Imagine for a moment, what if your business could not only survive the ups and downs of the market, but actually thrive during uncertain times? What if, instead of putting out fires, you had systems in place that let you step away, maybe even take a real vacation, knowing that everything was running smoothly in your absence? That's the kind of business resilience I'm here to help you build. Welcome to the Green Ledger Tips for a Sustainable Small Business podcast. I'm Anka, founder of 3P Impact Consulting and your host. In this podcast, we're going to explore how sustainability can be your key to resilience and long-term success. I want to be real with you. It took me a long time to find the bravery to start this podcast and actually put my voice out there. English isn't my first language or even my second, it's my third. On top of that, I've had a speech impediment my whole life, which made me question if I could ever do something like this. Honestly, it's been a journey, but here I am, giving it my best shot. Thanks for sticking with me. I promise to make it worth your while. Now, before we dive into all of the tools and strategies that can help your business thrive, I want to share a bit about my own journey so you can understand not just what I do, but the passion that drives me. It wasn't until a few years back that I truly understood my passion for sustainability. For close to 2 decades, I held various roles in nonprofit and for-profit organizations, small businesses and corporations, roles in marketing, project management, software development, accounting, data management, and strategy. I was a person always volunteering for the culture committees, getting involved in community projects, and finding ways to reduce waste or improve efficiency in every department I was part of. Back then, I didn't see the whole picture. It felt important, but I didn't understand how important until I did. I came to realize how culture, morale, resources, purpose, ethics, safety, security, all these, how they impact the well-being of a company. I went on to learn about sustainability standards and frameworks and getting my certifications in some of the most important ones. I won't bore you now with all the acronyms. I'll put them in the show notes if you're interested to know more about them. And the more I learned about this, the more I realized that being a sustainable business is a powerful business strategy. I saw how focusing on these non-financial factors, as they call them, like employee engagement, resource utilization, and community impact, could create long-term value and resilience for businesses. But more importantly, what stood out to me was that these strategies and tools were mostly used by large companies. And that got me thinking, why aren't small companies using them? They also need to build resilience, gain a competitive advantage, and understand the interconnections between their business and the external environment, and how one affects the other. And that's when it hit me. Sure, these frameworks are complex, but they can be simplified and adapted. That's where I come in, helping small businesses, just like yours, access the same tools and strategies that large corporations use to build resilience, because you deserve the same chance to not just survive, but thrive. I know that as a small business owner, you're wearing all the hats, running the day-to-day operations, managing your team, handling suppliers, trying to stay competitive. It's easy to feel like there is no time or room to think about being sustainable. But here's what I want you to know. Sustainability isn't a nice to have. It's not a cost center. It is a must-have, a necessary investment. This is not something that only big businesses with big budgets can afford. Small businesses can afford it too. Sustainability just makes business sense. The tools and strategies that I will talk about can help you streamline your operations and also stand out in the eyes of your stakeholders, customers, lenders, community. I know what it's like to juggle responsibilities, always feeling like there is too much on your plate. I'll be honest, sometimes it will feel like I'm adding to your plate, and I will. But what I add is important. It's like adding a healthy protein. You can make room by removing what's unhealthy on your plate. There are things that happened in my life that shaped how I think about resilience. I'm not getting into this now, but I'll just say that I learned that resilience is about so much more than just keeping things running. It's about creating the space for well-being, for growth, for balance, even when life throws challenges your way. That's what I want for you as a business owner. I want you to have the systems and tools in place that allow your business to run smoothly, so you're not constantly in the firefighting mode. So you can step away, take time for yourself, and know that your business will continue to grow and succeed. Sustainability is the key to building this kind of business. It's not just about reducing your environmental impact, though that's important too. It's about creating operational efficiencies, engaging your employees, and making your business adaptable to change. Whether you're trying to cut costs, attract and retain employees, or even just take a break without worrying about the shop falling apart, sustainability can help. This podcast is here to show you how. Each episode will break down those big ideas into practical, actionable steps you can take. You don't have to do it all at once, and you don't have to do it alone. Together, we'll navigate how to build a business that's resilient, impactful, and sustainable without overwhelming you or draining your resources. Thank you for joining me today. I can't wait to dive deeper into these topics with you in the future episodes. Until then, remember, small steps lead to big impact, and resilience isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. See you next time.